Mm. Good evening, friends. It is your friend, CryptoFace, and we're back from a nice little mini vacation. And haven't really looked at the charts for 5 days or so. So I figured perhaps we would do just that and talk about a couple other things. Actually, winding up as far as the 100,000, 130,000, but 100K to $1 million trade challenge, the CryptoFace 100,000 trading up to the 1 million challenge is going pretty darn good, if you ask me. We're at like 835, 836, 836,000. Can't complain. It's been, I think, a little over a month and a half. But who cares about that? We want to know if if things are going to keep going in this direction, the upwards direction, or not. Now, to back up a little bit, yes, in December, even prior to that, I thought January, basically kind of from the start of January, things would kind of just keep going down. And the market doesn't care. Nobody cares. Especially the market doesn't care about what you think. It does care about what you trade. Trades impact the market, not thoughts. For me, at least. That being said, in the beginning of January, I did a couple interviews with a couple people. I tweeted the same too, and my thoughts in words were that it doesn't feel like it's cool to be a bear anymore, whatever that means. Wasn't a prediction that we'd go up this high, nothing like that, but I believe, you know, those spidey senses, have some sort of value to me. So it wasn't cool to be a bear anymore, and now I'm starting to wonder again if is it cool to be a bull now? Is it cool to be a bull, or is it a little in between? Starting off, the 3 days really where I started my long at 16.8. It was because of the 3 day, and when you scrunch it, you see textbook market cipher, beautiful money flow curvature right there. Pretty darn good for a big time frame. Turned out pretty good. I mean, look at the last. It's the last similar money flow wave was here, right here, starting in June of 2018, and that was the beginning of a pretty high run. A 253 to 300% run, but the price came back down to its bottom. Interesting stuff. And we are just peeping into the green on the 3 day. Zooming in on the 3 day. yellow wave, VWAP wave. Looks like it's just hitching to the downside. The weekly came up from its lower lows of the money flow. The DBSI numbers on standard candles was a 13 to a -5. Now it's a 14 to -5 with 4.5 days left in the candle. So what, 2.5 days have gone by during this candle. We are technically at a higher high on money flow since, you know, coming down into the red and coming back up. Spider lines. That's what I need to pull up here because they are looking pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. Would you look at that? Man, this is crazy. Would you look at that, my lord? This candle perfectly wedged, even with the bars of the candles, perfectly wedged. Insane, if you ask me. That's insane. Bottomed out, stopped at this spider line, continued up this one. Now it's kind of stopped and hovering. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Crazy. Take a look at the daily for the immediate short term. VWAP crossed down for the first time since coming up from the 16.5. That is a long VWAP wave. That was a fun ride. This was a fun ride. And it's already crossed down. Price action is stopped at the red spider line up here. What does it mean? Overall, if we look at the dual band strength index bear numbers, you know, it was -2, -3, -5, -4, -5, -5. We were rock and rolling. Now it's starting to change from -3, -2 to +3, +6, +5. Also on the flip side, on the bull numbers, right? 14, 15, 16, yippee, 13, 14, 12. Not too high. It is a lot larger time frame, but whatever these numbers were, they are lower now. People are calling about bull flags and bull pennants, I believe. Bull pennants are what, 54%. They have 54% success rate, which is good odds. It's good odds in blackjack. And you know, I had the best odds this weekend in blackjack, yet I lost pretty much 8 out of 9 big bets. When I bet big, I lost every single one but one. And every single time the dealer was showing a 4, 5, or 6, and I had a 10 or an ace. And man, did I lose my keister in Vegas. More than I ever lost. Now, I don't gamble with what I can afford to lose. I do not fund my casino bank account with anything more than I can flush down the toilet and not really care about. But even when you're supposed to win with a 53 or 54% advantage, you know, I would have to look at more data than that, which is in and of itself why Market Ciphers was created, birthed, because I can't just rely on a pattern. You can't rely on just a pattern, you know? That's too close to gambling. in my opinion. Anyways. And there's been plenty of times we've seen Bitcoin look just like this and just get cracked. Oops. Look like this. Bah! Anyways, let's continue on our analysis here. Looking at the daily again. Momentum clip right there. Still looks like she's thick. The 4 hour looking here. Money flow. Super thick. Very high up. Bravo, Bitcoin. It's been a great time. Starting to get some anchor triggers right here. Starting to fight. You can see there's resistance here. There is resistance. There is resistance. When we look at a lower time frame, the 2 hour, we are starting to see curvature, a decrease in the amount of money that's playing around in there, confidence that's playing around in there. And let's pretend let's pretend that this actually continues and looks like this, basically, right? There is still room for, you know, maybe another move up. But if it kept going, then price would surely come down. There wouldn't be enough money to hold it up. Just like, as an example, just like the 3-day. When we were having the bull run up to 69K, right? Came down, boom. And even though it was it was coming down diverging, we came back up one more time to the top, but the funds, the floor wasn't there, and then boom. And here we are today. Right here on the daily. Money flow, yippee, yeah, this is great. Okay, it's getting a little smaller. And then fell off the ledge. I remember this one. Was coming down. Be careful. 64K top forever, right? Pretty sure this was one around I said that, or here. I don't remember which one it was. But there wasn't enough to hold it up. Ran out of legs. But when you don't have legs, you fall down. So, is Bitcoin going to run out of legs to its eventual fall from its current price? It's yet to be determined. We just go to the next lower time frame on the hourly. It's a little more flat, and you know, just when you look at momentum, there's momentum is hanging out more lower down than, you know, it was up here or up here. Back a couple times here. It's a little messy. Chart's a little messy. Again, looking at the hourly, you know, where's our momentum? You know, a bunch of clusters right here, as opposed to when it was here and up here. To me, it's just signs of strength weakening. Not that it cannot come back again. Not that it cannot come back again. But as of now, it is weakening. Look at the money flow. Money flow less than what it was before. This is less than before. Momentum looks like it's kind of on a little bit more of a crash course again. These spider lines are insane. Insane. Absolutely insane. So if it does get rejected, hell, I'll be looking for, 20,000, 1.6. How far away is that price? Let's see if we short it for the hell of it. 5% down. Then another 10% for the next one. But this money flow is still thick. I would not be surprised if she still had a little bit in her. And there is room for this to come down, come up again, maybe even up here. A little faster than that, maybe down, up again, if this continued. I think Ethereum, let's see what Ethereum's looking like. This VWAP could be turning into something nice here to the upside, though. They're on the 6 hour. 4 hour, same kind of deal. A fight. They are fighting at the level it's at right now. Couple people mentioning off the 4-day and the 3-day, the blue triangle. That blue triangle right here in the bear market, blue triangle, boop, pattern ends, boop, comes down, boop, pattern ends, come down. Blue triangles just mark a end in a bot perceived pattern. And blue triangles aren't bearish. It kind of just depends on your environment. Same thing with the yellow X is the manipulation. A yellow X doesn't mean it's bearish. It just means it's primed for manipulation. There's yellow X's that are bottoms and yellow X's that are tops. Just what environment, what environment is it in? What are your other indications telling you in conjunction? But I could absolutely see this being a topper. Like that one here, right here too. And yeah, just looking at real time on the daily, dual band strength index is gaining bear strength. This is the highest it's been. I mean, look, a 14 on the previous candle, 15 on the current candle. That is the highest it has been for almost 4 weeks, for almost a month. I might want to short this. Kind of licking my fingers over here. I'm looking to get in a trade. It's been 4 or 5 days. I'm starting to lick my chops. I'm starting to think it's cool to be a bear again. I'm licking my chops. I'm kind of salivating. Salivating over here. Are you salivating? Either way, we can trade it. What's going on with the old Dixie? Dixie still at 102. All right. The low 102s. I was wrong about the Dixie. I thought this thing was curved. Didn't have much evidence, but I was kind of wishing and hoping it would curve around, really for no particular reason. I really ain't got no reason besides me being American. But they say if the Dixie goes up, Bitcoin price goes down overall. Looking at the Dixie, it's got a little daily outward curve VWAP coming up here. Big BitBoy green dot right there. Looking at the 4 hour though, it's printing bear stuff right here. Dixie don't seem strong. That's bullish for Bitcoin. Maybe we kind of just chill in this zone sideways. That's if I'm indecisive on a for sure direction, then my guess is sideways. We were just blessed with some damn good price action. Damn good Charlie. Charlie. I could look at the I could look at this for hours looking at these spider lines and just seeing how it's just it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. Crazy stuff. So, if you're looking for answers, hard answers, this ain't the video, I guess. My last trade, and we put out pretty much to all the people for free, so I don't want to hear shit about, oh, this trade, what is great? Oh, how come you don't give us signals? You got it. And a damn good one. Look at them numbers changing, baby. We got to fight. We have a fight. But man, if I had to choose right now, one direction for the immediate short term, I mean, you know it would be, man. You know it would be. It would be sideways. And down. Yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll just have to see till markets open. I would like to keep slicing and chopping these T-bones and sirloin, man. We've been getting it. Felt good to be in a nice little trade, make a few $100,000 off of it. I think it was a good, just speaking for my own self and reflecting of my own self. I say let the trades come to you. A trade really you shouldn't have a choice not to enter. It should be clear enough to where you don't have a choice not to enter it. Maybe not to. You have to be confident. It's got to speak to you. To the point where you're crazy if you don't enter. You gotta get it. And that is what we had. But it doesn't last forever. Do I want it to keep going up and to the right? Yeah. That's things are more fun. People are a little less at each other's throats and drama and whatnot. But whatever, we'll save that speech. Anyways, other than that, I really don't. I'm not in a position. I would like to be in one, but I am not in one. I would like to be though. So I guess we're just gonna wait and see. Man, it's I guess that is pretty much all we have to say about that. MarketCipherTrading.com, baby. Talk to people who have or had Market Cipher, then tried trading without it. They feel naked. They feel naked. The new website is coming along terrifically. Very much looking forward to it. In fact, how are we changed Tesla Motors testimonials? Let's look at some of the new testimonials. What do we got here? Well, I've been using MC for a couple of years, and I have a problem strategy, but for the past 6 months, the market conditions, it just wasn't working. I wanted to invest in a lecture to speak to the experts and have my work checked and added to change if necessary. Legendary Brain Cake set me up with an academy session with Lanacore, based on our conversation with the aim to help me the most and pair with my most suited mentor. I certainly got a lot out of that 45 minutes. Less is more, guys. Don't overcomplicate your charts. For real, you seriously don't need it. Thank you so much to you too. For any of you considering the academy, if you don't know where to go next with your strategy or need some guidance, it's worth the extra investment. Man, so listen, homie, you've been using Market Cipher for a couple of years. I guess he was struggling these past few months, like I'm sure many other people have. Shout out to Lanacore. Shout out to the Academy homies. Folks, I've heard nothing but good stuff from the Academy. From all four of our guys. So, you might want to peep into that if you're running into any troubles. And to be honest, it pretty much... like the blanket solution, in my opinion, everyone's different, is in fact that keep it simple. That's what that's what number one probably attracted you to Market Cipher in the first place, and that's what makes it work. That's what makes it special. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff on the screen. There's a lot of stuff there when you first see it. But when it comes down to it, everything's really based off something simple. So. Other than that, I think that's about all I have to say. Yippee-yi-yo-ki-yay. I hope I enter a trade very soon. Very soon. So I can live stream. We can have a good old jolly time. I'm back from vacation. I'm back in general, baby. It's 2023. We're back. God bless you. And I'll see you when I see you.